Hey, here we are. What is this? The 18th of April, show 351. I'll post the link in here as well as in the little Facebook group. So hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. Just super busy. Very good. Let's go ahead and get back and put the thing in the Facebook group here. See if anybody pops in. I literally just got done. Just got done working. Boy, got a lot of calls in the last couple of weeks. And lots of stuff to try to get caught up on, which has been a challenge. Oh, there's Tim. All right, let you in just a second here, Tim. There you are. Hey, Tim.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
Yeah. Probably should put some photos up at some point.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I've done a shoot today. I've just got to find my.
Oh, okay.
Actually have some photos. That's like a rarity.
Wow. That's a rarity for me this last year or so. It's been, but good. So you're actually able to get a shoot in then, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Find
So is can just run off. Hey, there's Wes. How's it going? Good. Tim was on, and then you popped on, and he dropped off. So hopefully Tim can jump back on. I don't know what happened. You kicked him out. Oh man, so how things been? Good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good. Did you get any news on the interview you had a few weeks ago?
Oh, nothing yet.
Okay, I guess that's good. You haven't heard anything one way or the other, so.
Yeah, they said give them about 3 weeks, so that's coming up this next week. So.
Okay, all right. Well, fingers crossed for you. That's sounds like is it in a position and with an organization you want to work at?
Yeah, it's back at the university, and it's doing networking stuff that I used to do when I started at the university.
Oh,
so
nice.
But nice. It's less of when I started. I was doing a lot of cabling and stuff like that. And
all right.
This would be more like configuring routers and switches and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool, good. Well, I would think you would have, because you were formerly with the university, that maybe you would have a little bit of an inside track to it. I don't know how they.
Yeah, I don't. It's been as many jobs as I've applied to there, but I don't know. I don't know if it's helping me any or not.
Yeah, well, that's the largest employer in the town by far, isn't it? University.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's kind of like Fort Collins with Colorado State. Same. It's changed a little bit, but it probably still is the largest employer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Coach. So good. So Tim has actually getting some shoots in. Is that because of the restrictions being lifted? Is that?
Yeah, mainly. I'd say it was because restrictions were killing it. You just couldn't go out. Like it was just.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a new camera just in time for one of our lockdowns. I've done a shoot a couple of weeks ago with the same person.
Okay.
And I remember at one point, luckily a friend, I had to stop and Google how to do something on the camera. Mm-hmm. I've never used it. It's a stills camera. It's been a video camera since I've owned it.
So you've had it for a year and have never really used it. Yeah.
Certainly months. I've got the poor man's version of what Wesley's got. I've got the RP.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice camera.
Yeah.
No, actually, I've got to admit, I went for it for a budget. Really couldn't. It's my first new camera. Mm-hmm. But actually, I've got on it as soon as I've actually done a photo shoot with it. Okay, yes. I still wasn't sold on mirrorless, and especially coming from the 6D. The 6D, you can leave it switched on in the back for 6 months at a time, and it will still have battery in it when you go back to it. Mm-hmm. The RP definitely eats its batteries.
Yeah,
But,
ours the same way. It eats batteries. That's why I got
Yeah.
the grip.
absolutely, yeah. They don't do it for the RP. I really would like the R.
There's a third party grip for the RP now.
Oh yeah, has it got the? Have you got to run the cable up though?
Yeah, it's got a cable.
Yeah. There's your
Oh,
one.
so it doesn't so it actually it's just attaches to the bottom, but then you got to run the cable out
Yeah.
into the AC adapter or whatever, the adapt on the side of the camera.
Yeah, it's like
Use the camera's
USB-C.
remote shut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a cable running up the side of the camera. There's
Okay.
one interface because it's Canon. It interfaces straight through the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, I like the idea of, and actually, I want one a bigger grip. Your finger goes off the bottom, doesn't it, on the RP? I don't know if you. I think they're the same size body, aren't they, the RP and the R.
I think the RP is shorter unless you buy the Canon extender.
I think I've seen that
Okay.
table. Yeah,
Huh.
it came with. If you was quick on it, it came with an extender.
Yeah.
But I wasn't quick enough. Yeah, my finger goes off the
All
bottom.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a slightly bigger grip. So, and I definitely would love to be able to do the vertical,
Okay.
like what the battery grip gives you.
Now that's is that a full frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's done us a favour today. I'm shooting at ridiculously high ISO, and I've just totally got away with it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it went to 1600. My old 40D, that would have been in the bin. I wasn't even bothered.
Yeah. No, you could have gotten. I think Joe. Well, Joe had the 40D, and he couldn't go past 400. I mean, it would
Yeah,
just.
anything beyond 400, you could see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, James.
How you doing?
Good. Looks like you're sitting in the lazy boy there.
I'm watching NASCAR.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've got the laptop here and I've got the TV on there.
Okay. So where are they racing today?
Martinsville, I think it was.
Okay.
I just got home actually. My driver this week is Logano, and he's winning so far. But hopefully, let's keep him up.
Okay.
I do a call every week.
Okay. All right. So is it like fantasy NASCAR league? Is that kind of what it is, or you just enter a
Yeah,
pool?
what it is, you pay $6 a week, right? But
Okay.
I don't pay anything. I always clean up at the end of it. The last 2 years I've lost. I've had to send a check, but hopefully this year I might win some more, and they send me a check. But it's
Okay.
$6 a week, and it accumulates. Then you get two driver numbers. So one
Okay.
for number 5 and 25. Well, the drivers that start positions 5 and 25 will be my drivers. So Logano started at 5, so he's my driver.
Okay.
You don't know your drivers until the day of the race.
Oh, okay. So they don't. So nobody gets the first four positions then, right?
Well, anyone can get it. It's up to what number
Oh,
you get.
okay. Oh, so
You
you just
get a list, and it has all the numbers, like the names. And they say James, and my numbers will be 5 and 25. So then on the day of the race, I look at the starting lineup, and they'll say number 5, Joey Logano. So he's my driver.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So you kind of randomly pick the numbers, and then you know the day of the race who's starting in the
Like that.
spot.
It's just luck.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's fun. That's the important thing. As long as you enjoy it. So. Well, good.
I'd enjoy it more if I was winning.
Yeah.
But right now, the last 2 years, I haven't.
Well, if you won every time, it wouldn't be fun either, right? Well.
I don't care.
So the restrictions are pretty much gone then, Tim? Are they you can eat?
Oh no, still heavily restricted at the moment. So I was able to use it today. You can meet up to 6 other people now outside.
Okay.
So you went to the pub?
I've not been to the pub yet. You are allowed to go to the pubs, but only outside.
Okay.
You have to sort of order either via an app, or you can, or the person has to come out to you. It has to be table served.
So they're not letting anybody, even if the tables are distanced inside, they're not letting anybody in the pub.
Not yet. Restaurants can't open yet. There's a lot of indoor stuff that's not allowed to open. So I've got back to work, but luckily because I work with children, so we can operate as a children's gym club, but we can't have adult sessions.
Okay.
There's Joe.
Joe?
Yeah, I have to apologize right off the bat, Tim. I am responsible for not being able to do all of that. They don't want all this ugly in there, at the same time. So sorry, apologize.
Okay.
you talking about?
That not being able to, too many tables and all that. I caught the very tail end of what
Oh,
you were
right.
talking about there. So yeah, over here they don't permit it either. It's like no, that's just far too much ugly.
They have Joe restrictions.
Yeah, Joe restrictions. Everybody else is allowed in, but Joe, no.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like, no. That's no.
Oh, they're pretty much Arizona's pretty much dropped. They have pretty much no restrictions anymore.
Yeah, it's just a preference on, on the establishment itself, really.
Mm-hmm. To determine if they want to require masks or social distancing or something. Like that.
Yeah. I still I sit in a restaurant very little still. I still get stuff to go, but I have sat inside, but only in places that are still distance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we pretty much done the same thing, but we're Pam and I are going to get our second vaccination, Moderna, this week, I think. Yeah. So she gets one on Wednesday, so I'll see what her reaction is, and I get one and then I get mine on Friday morning. So.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody in our family will be
shot up. They'll have their shots.
Fully vaccinated. So yeah, then
you have your shots in your papers, you and your animals and everything. Your shots.
Yeah.
You'll get your free donuts.
Yeah, that's right.
I never got one.
No.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme donut every day.
Now the question is, since you have your shots, will you be spayed or neutered?
Well, I've been married for 30 years. So I've been neutered for quite a while.
Since you have your shots in your papers, will you be spayed or neutered? That way you can match your animals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They run the house anyway, so.
Yeah. Now, I haven't had a shot yet. I guess I could have today, if I really. But
yeah, everybody's eligible for it. It's just a matter of you just setting up an appointment, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I did catch something today, so I guess I'll announce it on your show. I just caught a major case of lazy, and so I couldn't fight it, and
You didn't move at all. This is the farthest you've moved all day.
Yes, yeah. It's another one of those days where I haven't even opened the front door yet.
Wow.
Yeah, I just kind of look out the window, out the back window. Boy, it sure is nice out there. Right back to the sofa.
Oh man, yeah. But this is the time of year you need to be going out, Joe, because pretty soon it's going to be hot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You got about another month or so, and then it gets well over 100 pretty much every day.
Yeah, you're damn right.
May, right? Yeah.
Soon enough, we're already. We dipped down this past week into the 80s, but yeah, we're already tipping right at almost 100.
Okay. Yeah. That's warm. Although, 100 if it's dry is probably not too bad, but when you start getting 105, 110, that type of thing.
Oh, it's definitely 110. Yeah. There is it's insane. It's crazy because, you'll tell people, or I do, because I run into newcomers every day, but, I'll tell people, I swear the difference between, I don't know what it is. It could be 107 and the next day's 110. And I swear to God, you'll be like, man, that's the real heat.
That extra few degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. 110, man. It's the real deal. 110 is it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, when I worked over there, I worked in Virginia, one of your summer camps. And it went to like 120, and you left the air conditioned cabin after thinking how rubbish the aircon was, and then realised why the aircon was struggling so much, and it was I have never, ever experienced such heat in my life. As soon as you walk out, your body's like you're dying. Do not stand.
120 in Virginia. Good God.
They did say it was uncannily hot. They sort of think nothing of 100. They said to go.
Wow.
And I thought it was me. I'm really not heat tolerant. And all the Australians were moaning. They're going, it's so hot. They're from quite a hot country.
Yeah.
No, that's. I mean, yeah, it gets. Normally, most summers in Virginia, I mean, you will get in around 100, but when you add in the humidity, that's
what killed it. You just sweated the second you left the cabin. So outside the air conditioning, just absolutely could not believe it could just get. I've just heard of these heat. I've never experienced it. And it was cooling down. I don't know what it was in Fahrenheit. It cooled down to 30 degrees Celsius at night because my phone would tell you. And I thought, that's Britain on a hot, sunny day standing in the sun. And they were cooling down to that temperature. And yet you was thinking how nice it was. You could walk around now.
Yeah. Well, that's the the southeastern. I mean, James you get quite humid there in the summer, James. I mean, you get pretty humid. And we get really humid, and then we get humid, and then there's Wes.
I'd say it's not humid all the time in Florida.
Yeah,
pretty much. Except for maybe February, January.
Yeah. See, it's already getting humid down there, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. Well, it's been raining all weekend, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely humid.
Hey, Wes, I'll be flying down to Florida next month. See in Naples, But I'm flying, I'm not driving. Too far to drive.
Yeah. Naples is way down there,
Yeah, it's going to be humid and hot there.
I'm going for Monday to Friday. Just 5 days.
Okay. You're going to be on the beach?
Yeah, Naples on Florida on the beach. Well, close to the beach, I suppose. But I'm going to take a photograph of an alligator so I can send it back to you.
Yeah.
They've got alligators down there, James. We can maybe you can ask them. Hey, where's the local alligator pit? I want to go photograph some alligators.
And I'll get one without any fencing or anything like that, so it looks like he's out in the wild.
Yeah.
Are you going to be the old guy out there, doing the old naked beach thing?
No, because people will laugh at me.
or the old guy with the tee back on.
Yeah.
And keep my socks on as well.
Yeah.
The old guy with the Speedos. Yeah, the old guy out there on the beach in the Speedos. Yeah.
Yeah, the Speedos with the little teeny goggles, right?
Yep. Yeah. That's not a pleasant sight. No.
Yeah.
It's not bad in the waiting room, Mark. He's been on Facebook recently in the last few minutes.
Huh. Dennis, I haven't seen him. Let's see. Yeah, he's not in the waiting.
No, text him.
He doesn't want to talk to his cousin anymore.
Yeah.
A fight or something, James? Did you get over a fight about how he changed your images in GIMP or something?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was the frame. I think it was the framing.
Yeah.
Actually, I changed my. I used to have JamesBoonPhotography.com. I'm getting rid of that because it cost me $60 a year, but I don't really need it. So now I've changed everything over, not everything, but nearly everything, over to Flickr. And I've got a site in Flickr, and it looks just great. They've done quite a good thing. So he's finding that. Maybe he's upset about that.
Maybe so. Did you sign up for a pro account on Flickr then?
What's that?
Did you sign up for a pro account on Flickr?
No, it allows you 1,000 pictures, so I've got plenty of them.
Ah.
And then what I did is I created all these albums.
Okay. That's a good idea. Very good idea.
So if you went to Flickr now and just look up James Boone, then look at the albums. No, it should be in the top left corner. And then you click on it, it shows you.
Look here and see what we got. So you just did that in the last couple of weeks then,
Yeah,
huh?
let me do it first, and then I'll send you the link. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to log in here. I haven't logged in.
I ain't got a clue what my Flickr password is. Luckily, my computer knows it.
Yeah. I'm the exact same way. Yeah, I have no idea. None None whatsoever. The only time I go on Flickr anymore is for this show.
Yeah, that's what it was. I just said to Mark, I've actually got some. I said, I've got to remember how to get into Flickr.
Yeah.
There we go. James D. Boone, you've got 326 images.
All porn.
No, I took those off.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, there's all the albums. Okay. Yeah.
So on my link, I've got it where it goes straight to the albums. I'm
Okay.
just trying to do this thing here.
Oh. You just post a link there. Okay.
How do you do comments? It's not coming up with allowing me to do comments.
Yeah, you should just be able to post a link there, or did you
Yeah,
do one?
just-
No, either that or the private chat.
Yeah, just
I'll do private chat.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it looks like you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 different albums.
I've still got more to put out there, but yeah, I'll send you the link. There's the
Okay.
link. It's in private chat.
All right, let's see what
And
we
now all I've got to do is click on that, and it'll take me straight to my albums.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You got all your images.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it professionally anymore. I used to charge people, but I don't do that anymore. It's just for me having my photos out
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, I think if you use it, if you keep it under 1,000 images, you can keep the free account for forever, I guess. Well, until they change it again. Forever or until they change it again.
Yeah. It's more than likely they're going to change it. Who owns it now? I forget it.
Smug Mug, I think.
Is it Smug Mug now?
Yeah, they merged with Smug Mug last year or something.
It's been about 2 years now, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the year before last is when the last time I heard
Mhm.
that. I didn't know if there was another
Yeah,
buyout or something.
I think it's still them
Okay.
right now.
yeah.
Didn't Verizon own it at one point?
Who?
Yeah, Verizon owned it
Yeah, I was
for,
saying,
for like
when you
6
were
months or
on
something.
phone
Yeah.
Verizon. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, because there's something used to come through. It's changing. You used to get an email, we're changing hands. And I only noticed the carrier because I actually roamed on it when I was working over there. I thought, who the hell's Verizon? I thought, oh, they're a mobile phone company.
Yeah.
Why are they buying Flickr? But of course, they're actually a broadband company as well, aren't they? The internet.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're one of the largest internet service ISPs in the country, between all the cable TV and internet service. So good. Yeah, it's a nice setup, James. I like that.
Thanks.
There's the
That's what I was doing all week, transferring files over from Zenfolio, download, then load them into a file on my site. So and then I created the albums by copying all the images from the downloaded straight into the album.
mhm.
Are you still on Zenfolio, Mark? Or
No, I stopped that a couple years ago.
All right.
Probably about 3 years ago. Yeah.
I just don't need it, and I found it tricky uploading the photos and that, trying to create stuff. And I said, "Oh, to hell with it! I don't
Yeah,
need it."
I moved kept everything over on Flickr and the Pro, and then I dropped that. Was it last year? I think. So I've got to get rid of some of those 1,000 images. There's a lot of ones on there that I just don't. I just can get rid of off of the page and get me down to like 700-800 again. But after that. Yeah, I mean, I think, especially as much as I'm shooting now, 1,000 images will probably last me the next 40 years. So I'm pretty good.
I know. I'm terrible, and I haven't been motivated to shoot at all, honestly. Other than with my phone, I do shoot with my phone.
Yeah, you
probably.
do. I mean, you do quite a bit stuff. You're fairly active on Instagram, posting images there and that type of thing.
Yeah. So other than that, photography, I'm not really.
Mhm.
Professional anymore, Joe?
As a matter of fact, I just turned down another photo shoot 2 days ago. Yeah. I don't know. I just haven't been motivated to do it.
Yeah, no, that's a good reason not to do it. If you're not motivated to do it, then why go? Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't. I've been meaning to go because I do have that wildlife refuge site. Probably 10 minutes, probably for more like 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to do that, and one of these days I will. It's just
Yeah. No, the fall would be a good time to go there. I mean,
yeah.
once you get out into October, whenever I'm sure you get some kind of migration through there, right?
Yeah, there's I don't know birds like you guys do by any means, but all I know is that like for some reason there is just a crap load of birds around here. Like it seems like it's always a couple of species of birds, but there's just a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like nuts. They take like dives at you and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's bizarre. I hit a bird probably once a week.
Really? In the big truck? Yeah.
Yeah. In the big truck or in my Chevy. I don't know what it is. These birds are, maybe it's the heat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It bakes their brain and they just go crazy.
They're psycho here, man. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But they do. They'll just, you can see them sitting up there, and they'll just all of a sudden start making beelines for you, man. And it's like they start coming at you and they guess it wrong. And the next thing you know, against your windshield, I hate it. But
yeah. Can't do anything about it though.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And like they're little daredevils. Like sometimes they'll come in my big truck, and they'll fly underneath the truck. They're insane, bro. They're nuts.
They're a bunch of bird brains. Oh, sorry.
There you go, man. You need a sound effect. Yeah. I don't remember birds being that crazy in New Mexico or anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you've got that close by, I don't know what an activity there'd be there in the middle of the summer, but I would imagine the fall or the spring, like October through March or April would probably be pretty good. You probably get birds migrating south in the winter and then coming back up in the spring, I would think. So, hey, Dennis, how are you?
Hi, guys. Fine. I had a little bit of problem. I had one of those colourful balls going round and round on the screen,
Oh.
Yeah. Which is,
do you need faster internet speeds?
No. It's just I just crashed it off in the end and rebooted it.
Okay. Yeah.
Getting the old beach ball. Huh?
I'm running my system off of an SSD, and it seems to crash quite a lot. Like it didn't used to do, but it does things now, especially waking up.
Okay.
If you click too many things when it wakes up, then suddenly we get the colourful ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just means you just you should reboot it. Yeah. I'm lucky if I reboot my computer once a week. I probably should do it every few days. Just to clean off all the junk, all the temporary files and all that stuff.
It boots up twice as fast on the SSD than in the Apple hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
much faster, But of course, Apple don't like you doing things like that. So
yeah,
putting this system on other devices.
Yeah. No, you got it. Can't leave the garden. Can't leave the garden. Not allowed to leave the garden. So. Hey, any photography purchases? Tim's like he's got a brand new camera because he bought it last year and he just used it here this last week. Brand new purchase for him. No new equipment, Wes? Nothing?
I picked up an 85 millimeter lens by Mikey.
Oh, did you really?
That cheap brand, yeah.
Huh. So is it a what's the 85 f
1.8?
Nice. All manual, I'm assuming.
No, it's autofocus.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Huh.
You like it? Have you had a chance to shoot with it?
So far, I like it. It's got the old focusing motor where it makes the grindy kind of buzzy noise when it focuses.
Okay.
So it's not like a silent focusing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's $169 lens, so it's not.
Yeah.
You're not paying a lot, and the image quality so far is really good.
So it's plastic, I assume, not glass.
Yeah, it's kind of It's kind of like the Nifty 50
Okay. Yeah. All right.
was.
That's
you know,
good
it's
enough.
It's
Yeah.
got a metal mound on it. It's, you know, it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. It doesn't feel super expensive either. It's kind of in between.
Okay. That's just-
All right.
Oh, cool. So that's
What's
was
the?
that a focal length that was missing in your?
Yeah.
Is it a 60 some millimeter, 68, or is it in the 70s as far
It's
as?
85.
Oh,
No,
but I mean,
It even has the distance marking in the window.
Oh wow, that's nice.
okay, no, that does look pretty. What's the lens size? The
Oh,
You
the
know.
filter spread. It's a 50. Wait, no, 67.
it's okay. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, because so I figured it had to be like a 68 or something. 67. Okay.
It's going to cost you more money to buy an ND filter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already got 67 stuff.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, heck, you can
That's
get
pretty common.
67s at Walmart if you don't mind getting that quality.
Yeah.
At Walmart's actually got a decent size, a decent little selection of filters.
Yeah. Well, 67 is a pretty common.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very.
67, 72, 77. Those are
Yeah.
common sizes.
Yeah, those are common ones. So cool. How long have you had it? A couple weeks?
I got this is actually the second one. Is the first one arrived damaged, so I got this on Thursday.
Okay. Okay.
It looks pretty light the way you're moving it around, and
Yeah,
it's
it's light. It's light.
okay.
Nice. So you've got a couple shots here you posted taken with that.
Yeah, I put a couple. It's
Okay.
been raining all weekend. I haven't really gone anywhere with it, but I got some pictures of the flowers out front.
Okay. All
So
right.
you buy new gear and the world conspires against you, so you can't use it.
Yeah.
Your new equipment, and it's cloudy or rainy or yeah. It's, I bought the Ferrari and it was rainy and it snowed here. I don't understand this. I took it
I
back.
know. Oh, don't bring up cars. I've got major jealousy issues right now. My neighbor got a brand new C8 Corvette a few days ago, and I'm very pissed off about it.
No.
Very.
Think all the money you're saving, Joe, by not having one of those.
The problem is him getting a vet isn't quite like him getting a pool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he has a pool, I can still count on kind of using it.
Yeah.
You know, the vet, if he has a boat, I might can use it.
Yeah.
The vet is questionable, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
How much was it?
I actually haven't talked to him about it just yet. He literally got it a few days ago, so it's I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it.
Somewhere north of 80,000, probably.
Easily, yeah, probably six figures. Yeah, because they're easily running, 85 to about $1.25. Easily.
You still have to pay extra for them now since it's still pretty new.
A little bit extra. Yeah, it's not. I think it's like 5,000 over or something like that. It's not super crazy, but I mean, the cars, just depending on which one you get, a 3LT or, they just literally can cost six figures.
Yeah. There's been a couple at the Cars and Coffee here, so
Yeah,
I've gotten up close with them.
They just look pretty damn cool to me, man. I mean, that design is, especially for the money. I mean,
Right.
if you can get one, just bare bone stock, I think they're 65.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the
68,000.
2020. Well, this is a 2020
Right.
Stingray Coupe. Starting price under 60,000, supposedly. View details.
Yeah.
So I mean, so for 59,995.
I was about to say 59,900.
So you got $5 left to buy a couple of lattes. Just put in the cup holder to drive home.
Couple, you can't even get
No,
lunch
one.
at McDonald's.
Oh no, if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yeah. So, but how many are really getting sold for 60 grand?
Yeah, I
Not-
mean that's just yeah.
yeah. By the time you add all the packages and
So when you going to get one, Joe?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I've talked to Mark about it a little bit. I am looking at another vehicle. It'll be I'll shop for a vehicle for a year easily. You know what I'm saying? But I am looking at electric, man. It's like that's kind of the way things are going, and I do have panels on the roof, so it just makes sense to buy an electric vehicle for a second vehicle.
yeah.
I literally have an 11-mile round trip to work commute, so I could power that car for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. You can charge off your solar panels.
Yeah. And right now, my electric company, if you'll buy an electric car, they'll give you $1,000 credit on your bill. So,
Yeah.
And I can quite often keep my bill at the bare minimum, which is $21. I can keep my bill since I live by myself. I can keep my bill pretty darn close to that $21 minimum, because they do have like a minimum that the fees and the taxes or whatever is.
Yeah.
So would you get it where you charge it at the house?
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, but no, I'm just talking. You do have to have an electric. You do have to be connected to the electric, the power company here. So, and they have a minimum charge that they charge you. It doesn't,
What about when you're out on a journey? Do they show you a map or let you know a map of where to recharge when you're on a journey?
From what I hear, depending on the manufacturer, but yeah, I'm hearing they, give you your route like you would on your phone, and then they have another map that'll show you where you can charge and and the different types of chargers that are along your route and all sorts of stuff. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's good. Although if you get the Volt, then you don't really need to worry about it, because as long as you keep a few gallons of gas in the tank, you can run it.
Yeah.
If you run out of battery, then the engine kicks on and just acts as a generator.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
That's not really a road trip car. It's more of an around. I mean, I've had mine for almost 5 years, and it's just run around town. Which is 90% of what we do anyway.
Yeah.
We take a couple of trips a year where we take the Subaru, because that's much superior to any other car, because it is a Subaru.
Almost, other than a Volvo.
Yeah.
Volvo's the ultimate. I love mine more than you do, whatever it may be. Yeah. But that is the ultimate snob vehicle, right? Like it's
Subaru's right behind, because it is just
yeah. There's
you drive and it shoots out flowers and hearts and
the
Puppy dogs.
puppy dogs, unicorns.
Yeah, because I think the Subarus have an advantage. I don't know that Volvos have their own magazine and stuff. Do they? And I don't know that they have. Even if they do they have their own nickname? Are they Volvos?
I don't know. No,
well, I don't think they'd want to be Volvos, right?
No, probably not. That's probably is not what they want to be.
Yeah, no. Some do probably, but I'm just Subies. I think the Subaru. I think they've got that one wrapped up as far as the names, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard to kind of who loves their animals more, who has more honor students. That's a coin toss right there, isn't it?
You get a bumper sticker that says, "I drive a Subaru and my cat is smarter than your 5-year-old."
Yes. It's funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump into the images here, because let's do this, because there's been a few. You guys been actually pretty busy. something that the host hasn't been doing is using the camera, but we can.
Well, you're like me. For years, I didn't drink any beer on my beer show.
Yeah. The Share Beer Joe. Share Beer Show with Joe, and Joe never drank a beer. Couldn't drink a beer because you had to go to work.
Yeah, I had to go to work. Yes, and, Mark's the same. He has a photography show. He doesn't shoot any pictures.
Okay, so I think this is the newest one for this round. Yeah, because this was taken on, I think, the 20. I think I saw it was taken on April 10th or something. Yeah, there we go. All right. So he's got the 200 to 600 with the teleconverter on here. American Crow. That looks like a real background too. So I didn't.
Yeah.
But oh, nice dead branch. So nothing really interfering with the with the bird. Yeah. Those things are they crows that are flying around there, Joe? The crazy, are they crows or are they?
No, they're like a white-ish kind of bird, like a white or a gray.
Huh.
They're about that size of bird, though. Just a slight, about the size of a crow. But
Okay, but white, huh? Yeah.
And they'll fly into my windows here at the house too. But someone told me why they do that, and so I understand that part.
Yeah, they see the reflection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Attack it. Yeah. So here we go. So this is with your cormorant. Get some
that's
fish.
the R. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Just came up with the fish, it looks like, huh? Trying to swallow it? Is that what he's trying to do? Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to get it positioned, swallow it head first.
Oh, man. So that's amazing. Look at that. I mean, the fish is as big as the bird almost.
Yeah.
Man.
It swallowed it right down the hatch.
It's probably set for a couple days. I mean, I don't know how long that gives them, food. I mean, what, a couple days maybe? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of food there.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent sized fish. I mean, you take a look at the fish, tail, tip to tail is, yeah. Guess they've been doing it for hundreds of thousands of years, so they know how to do it. So
yeah, well, yeah.
Don't need to question the ability of the bird to swallow a fish as big as the bird. I guess it works. Gotta imagine it'd be hard flying after that. I don't know. It's like going to the buffet and just like going back 15 times, and you're just like, I don't want to.
I wonder if the bird gets sleepy after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does he need a nap after a big
Just sit
meal
down,
like that?
fall asleep watching football or something.
Yeah.
After you eat that much?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't think you're supposed to go swimming after you have a big meal
No,
like that.
because you could get a cramp and drown. So I don't know.
So I don't. He's really in
You need to
danger.
find the picture afterwards where they're just sitting on some grass watching TV or something. That's the part we don't see. The secret life of birds. That's a neat one, though. He's got just so he puts it in and he kind of tosses it and gets it positioned and then
Flips it around and
wow.
it down.
Here we go. This one's for you, James.
Oh, well,
This is James's gator shot.
great. Love it.
You're gonna be down. You can be down here in a few weeks, James. I think you just need to.
Yeah, I'm thinking of dropping in on Wes and asking if I could borrow his great big long camera lens so I can stay a good distance.
Yeah, don't get too close.
Yeah.
I plan to.
This looks like a baby one, though. This doesn't look full grown, is it?
Yeah, he's still got some color, so he's pretty young. I
Yeah.
remember probably 3 feet or so, 3 or 4
Okay.
feet.
Yeah. And just get your arm. That'd be about it, though.
Yeah.
You could survive an attack from this thing, probably.
Oh, is that what it is? So they get older, they lose color? Is that?
Yeah, they get darker as they get older. When they're really young, they have stripes.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have. This is about as close as I ever really want to get. You know what I'm saying?
I have to put some baby photos up. This is where I was last time you all had a show.
Mm-hmm.
Cedar Key.
Cedar Key to Jacksonville. Okay. So okay. Yeah. So it ran across the upper part of the state then. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an old late 1800s. So all that's left is the pilings, pretty much.
Oh, this looks like a Simi scene right here, man. Simi could work his magic, start throwing his camera around right here.
Yeah. That was a nice day. Nice and not a
Yeah.
cloud in the sky.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Through water. Yeah.
Really
I would have
nice.
liked there to be some clouds, but
Yeah.
there wasn't.
Yeah. That's neat. And that was with the okay, yeah.
Just a little point and shoot.
Yeah, the ZS100 there. Very nice. Is that the only camera you took?
Yeah, it wasn't really a photography trip, so just
Yeah. Shell Mound Overlook near Cedar Key, Florida. So is that okay? Walk out, and then, so where is the Shell Mound? Is it here?
it's behind the camera basically.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's pretty big. It's like a big hill, but it's all shells from the Native Americans.
Okay, all right. So for all those shells from what they were harvesting.
Right.
Yeah. Lots of mussels and
And
crab.
we'll see oysters and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, big shell. There's a red lobster there, and there's a bunch of all the old shells that they put out back behind the red lobster.
Well, it's a good thing they exterminated all those bugs. I mean, you know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's a nice shot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about the nuclear attack there.
Yeah.
You
It's
got
not.
a mushroom cloud there, Wes, going up.
I think I can see the shopping cart way off in the
Yeah.
distance in the left
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be. Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like a nuclear blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sun gets pretty warm.
So did you have to recover the sun, Wes, or did your camera sort of capture it like that?
I shot manual, so I shot it basically underexposed it so I could bring up the shadows and save a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you've done quite well to get the two extremes there, to keep the dark shadows at the front and to actually have the sun in it.
Yeah.
Hey, do any of you guys, because I have noticed quite a few what looks like pretty darn good kits for your phones. Anybody been curious enough to buy one of those kits for your phone, where you can mount a lens to it and stuff like that for your phone?
I've seen them, but yeah, I haven't really looked at them.
I bought some really cheap ones years ago, and I wasn't very happy with them. I don't know if they're any better now.
Yeah, that's what I hear about the, just slightly older ones, but some of these newer ones, I don't know what they're doing to the images, but it seems like,
They have them for both iPhone. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. They're just general.
yeah, it kind of does it. They just have like a kit to attach to whatever phone you have. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'd imagine, yeah. I mean, if the glass would be good, I mean, now it's going to be the big thing if it's decent quality
Right.
lenses, and that's the most expensive thing.
And then some of them are just pure like filter kits, so you can just,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So
Filters, yeah.
right.
No lens per se.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd rather have is like a filter than actual lenses. 'Cause
Exactly.
I got 3 lenses already.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think I've seen different kits now where you could literally use your lenses you have, but they have these cases, and you mount, you put your phone in the case, and then the case has the different mounts for the different filters.
Huh.
Just seems kind of interesting.
Yeah.
They have a ton of that stuff now. Of course, on Amazon is where I look, but
Yeah. Probably from terrible quality to probably okay quality. That's
Exactly. Yeah.
Your
Your mileage will vary. Exactly.
yeah. Speaking of mileage, those Osprey got some gonna have some mileage out of this meal.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Those claws, man.
Yeah, talons stuck right in there. The fish is like, damn, bad day to go for a swim.
Yeah.
That's neat. Going into the afternoon. Is this in the afternoon?
Yeah,
So-
evening time.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Yeah, lots of images to get the few where they're actually sharp and in focus with the fish.
Yep.
I don't know how many. Probably a couple hundred to sift through to find a few.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. That's neat. Okay, so this is Coreopsis at sunset. So this is
Oh, is this
That's
with the 85?
No, this is with the 14
Oh,
that I bought a month ago.
okay. Yep.
So
Nice, nice bokeh. Look at that.
yeah, it actually produces decent bokeh if you get right up on
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
For 14 millimeters, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with so far.
Yeah. That's their super wide angle. And then here's the
This is the 85.
okay.
that's not too bad, man.
Mhm.
I mean, that'll work for this sort of stuff if you're,
Yeah.
for the money. I mean, come on. A comparable 8.1 85 would be what, $600?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, somewhere 500-600 for an 8.1.
Hmm.
For a 1.2, forget about it. You're still talking what, $1,200?
Yeah. Well, for the R, it's like 2,800 or something.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Range, you just double the price.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's looks like the colors are nice. Yeah, nice bokeh. Yeah. Probably a keeper, especially for the price.
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Okay, so here it is with a 13 millimeter macro extension tube.
Yeah. I think the minimum focus distance is around 3 feet, so you
Okay.
have to put an extension tube on it to get close.
That looks nice. I like that one.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that gets you to within a foot or so, probably.
Yeah, I might say about a foot.
Yeah. Oh, it's, did you do much in post on this, or just kind of, or did you?
No, just bring down the highlights, bring up the shadows,
Mhm.
add a little contrast.
Nice. Yeah, looks like a winner.
And that's with the 85 as well.
That's it.
This morning when it's raining.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. The raindrops coming down.
Is this the plant that you put in your front garden?
Yeah, I just did that a week or two ago. No.
Nice. Yeah. What was it? 400th of a second. Yeah, the rain's coming down pretty good. Big drops.
It
Yeah.
went a bumblebee in the background.
Yes.
That's it there.
Oh no, I think that's a
No,
bloom.
that's a dead. That's one of the. That was the first bloom that was on the plant.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It does look like a bumblebee on there, doesn't it? Though.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. Click on it to blow it up a bit.
So that's what rain looks like. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was like rain.
Yeah.
What's that? What is this? Rain. Water falling out
Water
of the sky.
falling. Yeah.
Free water. Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, it looks nice like that in that crop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the water droplets on the end of the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, Tim's with me. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. 2 votes for the raindrops. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got the little here inside the drop over here. You can see the foreground. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Inside the drop. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
all.
know what rain looks like, Joe, because we're in England.
Yeah, we see it occasionally.
Well, yes, when someone called it out that's what it was, then I was like, oh, that's rain.
We could hear Joe Googling it. We did code.
Yeah, you can hear the keyboard typing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I had to Google rain first to see pictures of it, to verify. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically me with snow.
Yeah, we had someone else send pictures of snow, and I was like, wow,
What's all that
That's-
white stuff?
that's what what is all that stuff?
Yeah.
Old.
They sure do have a lot of sand over there.
Yeah. All right, Dennis. So is this shot in front of a window?
No, it's shut in front of the computer screen.
The computer screen. Okay.
Oh yeah, he uses the computer screen for a background on.
Yeah.
That
it
is
stacked?
What was
that's a good
that?
idea.
Did you stack it?
No,
No, it's
single
stacked.
shot.
Oh, it's quite a bit of depth of field there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I had the camera shut right down because it didn't matter about the background.
That's
Yeah.
I like that idea. That's a pretty interesting idea. I like that.
Yeah. So is this which lens was this?
This was the 50 mil, I think. Yeah.
The 50 millimeter? Okay. The 1.2 or the 0.95?
Actually, I was playing with a couple of them. It might be. Is it not listed?
4.8.
It
See any tags.
is an HDR though. Yeah, because
Okay.
I was playing with it because my cousin was doing it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I told him to take some pieces off, it looked better.
Yeah. This. I never used the HDR on that Sony, so I thought I'll see what it does, and this is the outcome.
Yeah. It's nice.
That's good.
James, you would probably crop it over here and
Yeah.
Well, there was some on the right side going into the edge there. He had a
Mhm.
leaf coming up and another leaf, and it looked like it was just appearing. And I said, it doesn't
Oh,
look part of the story, so get rid of them, and that looked much better. And it does. It looks much better like this.
Yeah. I just cloned it out.
yeah. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, and you just holding it up basically. Or,
Yeah, all I've done was pull up all the different colours of the spectrum and
Mhm.
save them as
Screen.
backgrounds. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, and you've got a background for every subject, pretty much. Just
Yeah.
depending on the color that you want. Yeah.
All the colours in all the shades. Yeah.
And 16 million of them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, okay, so here's a tulip in the garden, it looks like. Actually, you went outside?
Yeah, this was today. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They let you outside today?
Yeah, the sun was shining.
Okay.
And this is wide open.
I was about to say a bit wide open. The softness on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So it's soft right on the edge of the. Wow.
Yeah, that's f1.2. I think it was about 8 thousandths of a second because it was sun was out today.
Okay.
Yeah, that certainly destroyed the background though.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, Tim, the edge, right at the edge of the bloom is blown out too.
It seems to have a real glow around it when you use it.
It's like you've got a horizon at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's neat.
You've got sharpness, have you? Because normally wide open, you lose your sharpness. But the bit that's dead in focus is sharp.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, it has got a softness to it that but what is sharp is absolutely sharp, you know.
Mhm.
Flower looks good. Looks
It's
really
just
nice.
a very small area that's super sharp because it's.
Yeah, I was going to do a stack on it, but it was quite windy, so I thought I'm not going to get away with it because it's going to.
Yeah, they've been moving too much. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, in the background. I mean, yeah, that lens just makes the background.
Yeah, that's bulk of balls, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, here's the two Phoebes, the black Phoebe and the Say's Phoebe. Okay, that's what the difference is. I think we have. No, they're both. I think these are both. Or do we get? No, I think we get the Say's Phoebe on the east. I don't know about the black. I think that might be just a western species.
There's also an eastern Phoebe, so
Yeah.
Wow.
They're little birds. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
tiny.
very big. Yeah, they're a couple inches
yeah,
tall.
tiny.
Yeah, like little sparrows. I mean, they're tiny
Yes.
little birds.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what the hell the name of birds are. I'm like, another bird.
That's a blue one. That's a white one.
That's about the extent of it.
It's a big
Yeah.
one. It's a little.
I'm like,
one.
that's a big bird, you know?
Yeah.
I can kind of tell a hawk, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because, and I can tell owls, but we have quite a few owls, you know what I'm saying? So
You got those the little owls that they sit in the cactus and stuff.
there's little owls, yeah, and then there's slightly bigger owls. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask me to. Yeah, I have no idea about birds. I kind of like them though. You know what I'm saying? I love watching birds, but I don't know anything.
There's so many different, the different species, and the differences between them are, it's amazing. It really is. Okay, so here you are, Tim. So this is actually went outside. The sun was shining.
Yeah, it was allowed out.
Nice. This is with the. I don't know why it's not showing the with the RC.
Yeah, I thought it would show it up. I'm sure it did on mine. It showed up. It was on the RP.
Yeah.
What lens was this?
So that is the 85, the Canon 85 1.8.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So first time I've really got to use it. It's a portrait lens, and
Right.
Yeah, but I've got to admit, I've taken to it over the nifty 50. If I can use the 85 now, I'll use the 85.
Yeah, that's the main reason I got it. Is occasionally someone will ask me to do a portrait, and I'd rather have this than the 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little extra. Yeah, a little extra zoom. Yeah.
So I was doing her a favour. She's a Darcy influencer. The Leotard company gives her the leotards, and then she uses them on her social media.
Okay.
And so I said to her mum one time, so you want to go, she was doing it with her mobile, going, you want to go to DSLR, let us know, because it gives you a model for free.
So she will post this on her social media then.
Yeah, so it goes on her Instagram, because actually I spent ages on one of them. I was sitting there fiddling with something I didn't like, so like in the editor. And then mum actually put up the unedited one I'd sent her. And then when I was looking at it on Instagram, I thought there was no need for me to Photoshop this at all. You just can't see it on Instagram.
Yeah. So tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Then I liked this one. This presented itself. She just climbed up in the window. Dad probably knows where we are. Can you tell where we are, Dad?
Highlands Park, probably.
Right, there we go. The big old door house. It's got these sort of chandeliers and stuff in it. So it was a bit tricky to catch because she's sort of in the shades where she's standing in the window.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, absolutely. It's good.
Very nice.
And then this one was taken out of hours ago. So this is actually in the gym.
Okay.
I wanted to do a low-key shot for ages. Actually, I'm really pleased that this has come out because I was just trying to do it in my 2 flash guns, and I obviously need a small nuclear device to actually light them up properly. I had to go really high ISO on it to see me flash.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Yeah, 1600.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 100 to do these shots.
Yeah, so you need more light. Yeah.
If I need a studio flash for that. But I was quite pleased that that's come out. And that's just the JPEG out of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
But I'd say it suits her because she's just going to throw it on Instagram, so they're perfectly usable for her.
Yeah, these are the exercises I do in the morning when I get up, Tim.
Yeah, that's exactly how I stretch first thing in the morning, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, first thing in the morning, indoors. Is that
going to the beach, so he's got to get trim.
Is that what he said? It must be at 1/4000th. Dear God, and you had 2 speed lights.
Yeah, I had, because I could do with, because actually that one I've got away with it. A couple of the others, I'm getting like the dual shadows because I've got 2 light sources. Damn it. But most of them I've got away with it. But ideally, a big softbox would be nice, but as soon as you start.
So this was indoors though?
Yeah, so this is actually in the gym, and I'm really surprised how well this has come out. You could see straight through that. So I've got a black backdrop up, but you could see straight through it. You can see the office windows, but it's just made enough difference that you can't see the back once the flash fires. Because me and Dad played a while ago with this, making the background dark without needing the backdrop. So I could get it pretty black at 4,000th of a second, and that's as fast as I can go on the RP.
What? So what was the power on your speed?
Both flashes on absolutely everything they could do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got good black backgrounds, didn't we? With in the garden, in the sunshine.
Yeah, you had your flashes by my head though, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, these flashes are about 3 because the beam mats were in the way. I couldn't get if I did because I had them up on like 3 meter stands. I thought if I try and put them on the mats and she falls off, she knocked the stands over. So I was probably about 8 foot away, I reckon, with the flashes. So they had to travel quite some distance to light her up.
You know, a nice little trick to get some separation from that background would have been to like use your windshield screen. Do you use anything in your windshield for the sun on your car, on your vehicle? You could use that to get some. You know, if you have a white one, or if you have one that looks like foil, like some sort of tin foil, you could use that to bounce some of that light to separate her. That way, that black from the background that's wrapping around her gets separated.
I need a reflector on the other side, don't I? Because you lose into the dark.
Right.
Like the reflector on the right side.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't got a reflector, so he was just playing with literally. So lucky I work in the gym, so I can use it for some trials.
And they probably in the gym, since they're gymnasts, they have some sort of material. I'm sure because gymnasts use material to run around with, to twirl and all that.
That's we don't do rhythmic. That's rhythmic gymnastics.
Oh, okay. Well, they also have mats. You can tell I've done this a few times, right? So in other words, what I'm getting at is look at your scene around you. Sometimes you can use something that's around you. Sometimes you can use just a big piece of paper. Like you're walking up to the gym and you find in the trash can a pizza box that someone threw away, and you use the pizza box for that reflector, and it'll bounce just enough light off of that white. You see what I'm saying? Like you're just you don't necessarily have something because it's kind of sporadic, but sometimes you can find something that's around you that'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if in a pinch, you can use, if you're wearing a white shirt, you could use your white shirt as a diffuser, and take off your shirt and go shirtless, but like you have someone hold it over your speed light and use that as a diffuser, so it's not such harsh light. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of little tricks.
I wanted a diffuser. I've got a softbox, but if I put the flashes in the softbox, it stole so much light. I couldn't do that for the other. So this has allowed me to get the concept. I was actually surprised this has come out as well as it had.
Okay.
So when I set it all up, I thought, this looks awful. But when it fired and actually looked on the back of the camera, I thought, actually, I think we're getting away with it.
That's good. Just some little tips, maybe, for if it ever happens again. It
needs soft light. So I've got away with it, I think, because she's a child. If this was an adult, you'd see the skin tone too much with the sharp flashlights.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what you're saying probably is you need twice as much light and then put one of them in a soft box to diffuse it a little bit.
Yeah. Let's say, because I've actually got a softbox and it comes with a honeycomb front as well, so you can tell it to you can control where the light goes. It was all right if you're shooting at a 60th of a second. I can produce enough light, but at 4,000, if I'm going to need a plug-in studio light, something that can really put the power out.
Yeah, because man, 4,000th of a second is insanely fast.
Yeah, you have to go fast. So me and Dad had a really big experiment. Now he was at 8,000 on his Sony, and I think it was at f22, and he
God,
still pulled it off. We had-
Indoors? Like, that's insane indoor. Like, if you were outside, I could see it in
Yeah,
the
so
middle of
we-
the day.
So we was in the sun, but we had Dad's speed lights literally either side of my head, straight at me.
Yeah.
But it worked because the sun was beaming on the house.
Wow.
We couldn't see the house. We had a black background. It was black. It really did work well. But yeah, that's the way to do it. You got to stop down, go as fast as you can. Which is the other reason I'd like Wesley's camera, because he's got that extra speed.
Yeah.
And indoors, I start at 1/60th. That's where my default is.
Yeah.
And then you adjust from there. Indoors, like 4,000 is insanely fast for indoors. Like, man, I don't think I've ever gotten above 2/50th
No,
indoors.
you have to, yeah. So, because initially I thought we might get away with it. So, without the black background up, I just about do it. But the office window, the window into the office was behind it. It was catching the light, and it was just
You had different.
one thing, because the gym's got brilliant white walls, and I managed to get into black. But there was just this glass window, and you could see through to the outside window. It's a little square.
Oh, wow.
But I'll have to put the backdrop up just for that window.
Wow.
You can see through the backdrop, but it was just enough to knock that window out.
Wow.
Well, it got a good result. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I could probably play with it because that ain't even a RAW. That was just a JPEG out of the camera. Because I bunged the camera into its 1:1 mode because I set it reload last time, and then because you just cropped it, I can't just do them in square.
Yeah. All that really matters at the end of the day is your client was happy. That's all,
There was a few I done last time, and I thought I'll send them over to her because they weren't that bad. I wasn't happy. She goes, "These are great." Well, they have to remember that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing, Tim, is you've got the photograph. It looks really good. And you've got good tips to help you next time.
Yeah, and as she said, when she's used them, she's had loads of queries, like who's the photographer. And it's it's a really niche market. It's a bit of a captive market because, especially in the gym, especially over here, the child protection is so crazy. There's no way you could get permission to film inside a gym club or do photography because of working. It's a lot easier. And I say I know her mum really well. So I say she's been a good little guinea pig. But she said as soon as she used them, she's had quite a few of the other people that they know. And go, "Oh, who's your photographer? That's brilliant."
Well, hopefully you get more work from it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm sort of learning off of her. So
Yeah.
Tim,
exactly.
what you should do, Tim, is catch Dennis in the morning doing his exercises.
Yeah.
Just practice getting the flashes right.
They'd love to see that photo.
yeah. I'll get one of those leotards as well.
Yeah. That's good.
Traumatizing the public.
Yeah, the company can sponsor you too.
Yeah.
Got to have the leotard on, otherwise I'm going to spend my time signing autographs.
It's a trip too, Tim. I've gotten to a point where when I am going to shoot outdoors or just somewhere not in my home studio, you know what I'm saying? I actually do have a couple of things that I'll carry around, and 95% of the time I never use them, but I carry them around because I've ran into a couple of situations like what you're talking about. Something comes up and you want to shoot here, and they're last minute little reflectors, and I got them from school supplies. You know what I'm saying? And they're just these pieces of a whiteboard, basically just pieces of white cardboard, and they fold up decent enough, and they're like in twos, and some will come in threes, and I forget what kids would use them for, but that's all they are.
Science fair boards or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. And I'll carry those around in my vehicle when and then that way I know, okay, I'm at least, close enough to my vehicle where I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I could go get that, but I do carry around a couple of things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. I do have, well, I've got a ton of reflectors, if you can imagine. But I always,
Come with me.
yes, that's James nailed it. I'll throw that in my vehicle.
And
And
you know
just
what else I use it for? When I don't need it as a reflector and I'm on my knees, I kneel on it.
Yeah.
Or I
Sure.
put camera stuff on it so I can easily find it.
I have 2 sets of knee pads, and one's always in my vehicle.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I never know where I'm going to kneel at. It figures that I will want to shoot someone in gravel. And
Yeah.
good luck kneeling in
That
gravel.
was gravel today, and she was there. And Mum's going, fuck yeah.
And that's one thing I am in awe of Pat about, because Pat he knows these things. He's been with me, and I'm like, dude, do you want my knee pads? And he's like, no, I'm all right. And I'm like, you're nuts. You're
Yeah.
nuts, you
Yeah.
know? Because he
Yeah,
just
I've got thought of actually. Until I've been shooting her, where she's shorter, of course I am kneeling down and bringing myself downwards her height. I was always
Sure.
looking down on your subject.
Yes, sir.
And you think, yeah, they do keep kneeling down. It's right on the grass, but yeah, once
Yep.
you get onto the rocky ground, it's not so funny.
No. And another thing too is to like lay something down, that way you can lay on it. I feel like I'm in a Catholic church. Like I kneel, sit, and lay down all the time. Like, yeah, I really when I'm done with the 2-hour shoot, I'm exhausted, honestly, because and then I'm a big fat guy at that. But in order to get my shot, I'm constantly up, down, laying, kneeling, laying backwards in the sit-up position, getting my crunches in. You're just in all these positions to get the shot.
I've got me. I'm liking the articulating the screen because
Yeah.
it allows you to hold the camera down low without you having to get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40D days, you had to go lay on the ground, didn't you? If you wanted to go
Now, some people can't, you don't want to shoot someone like me laying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But someone like Mark, you could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Someone like this girl, you could get away with shooting her up. Most of the time you have to be, right at nose level or higher, in order to get the shadows just right. But it's so much fun, man. Have a blast with it. Absolutely, man. It's great.
It's the first time I've not really heavily shot people.
Yeah.
So when I first started landscape, I think a lot of people do. You like objects that don't move.
Yeah.
It's been really nice, but it's totally different. I started 40 when I sort of was doing the first shoot a couple of weeks ago. I thought, because I've never really done the telling a model what to do or anything.
It takes when you're shooting like you just did. It's especially a gymnast. Gymnast kind of, you're just like, okay, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of fun. I haven't done that, but that'd be fun because they already know what they're doing.
Yeah,
So
this is
that's-
what I noticed straight away because I am a gymnastics coach by trade, and she's got such an advantage because you know what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Because I was asking Mia for shots, and Mum's going, "What's that?" And Mia was just doing it. And thinking,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
like-
go.
I've found quite a niche market there because I've got quite a tactical advantage over a lot of other photographers.
Yeah. Oh, you'd have a huge. Even though I would know how to shoot it, I wouldn't know what your knowledge of the inside of, getting them into certain. I don't even know what to call them. Positions or what? I don't know.
I'd asked for a shot, and Mum's going, "What the hell's that?" And then Mia just started doing it, and I was like, "Oh." But only thing is, I've noticed a couple of shots. One of them's gorgeous. She's like smiling. It's really come out well. But her front foot's not pointed. It's flex, which is like a sin in gymnastics.
Yeah.
And it's killing me. And I said it to her mum. I said, as a photographer, I'm loving this. As a gymnast coach, it's killing me.
That's pretty cool, man. That actually getting me kind of fired up. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool, man. It's exciting to me because I that's in my little wheelhouse, and I definitely dig that.
I'd say it's been an interesting. That's why I've just been quite a good little partnership. I say it gives her some photos, and it's someone to learn off. And of course, because she's does this kind of thing anyway. She doesn't mind. Sometimes you've got to start, especially a day like, where do you put the flashes? Where do the flashes need to be? How wide does the backdrop need to be? So you constantly sort of starting for, I don't want a paying customer, and you're going, oh, hang on, or I don't know how to do this on my new camera.
Well, I think it's similar to what Wes and a few others do when you're shooting wildlife, right? Like you have a particular area you want to shoot, right? Like when you're shooting birds, you're like, okay, anything that comes right here, I'm getting them, right? I'm going to shoot them. And it's the same sort of thing when you're shooting in a gym, basketball, whatever the sport is, when they hit this spot so I would think you would want to set up all your lighting and everything for a specific area. And then you just tell them, okay, I need you to do this and that, but I need you to do it right here.
Do what you want, just do it right there.
And that way you're always kind of ready. And then that's where your little knowledge of the gym comes in, because you're like, do this and that, but do it right here. So you build it up till you get to this spot, and then we're gonna bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna nail it. Yeah. That'd be great.
I'd be talking about it because
I'd be having a good time.
We want a shot of her doing a somersault in the air, but she'll have to flick into it. So that's what we'll put the black screen up towards the end of the tumble track.
Yes.
And then we'll try and we'll have that point where she's going to perform the actual skill right in front of the camera.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I get all fired up already, man, because I'm like, hell yeah, you nailed it! Hell yeah, man! You know what I'm saying? Just all psyched up, man. I guess I get all jazzed up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be sweating as much as the athlete. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to have towels with me and everything because I get all sweaty too, man. I'm working my ass off.
We ended up having to, the beam wasn't high enough, so we ended up putting the beam up, and it's not an easy job. And me and her mum are like, both were like, that's it, that's our work done. Me as the one doing all the gymnastics, so we're both sweating because we lifted the beam.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, isn't it? I mean,
you got to have the assistants so the talent can do what they need to do. You got to have all the the roadies that have to set up and get everything. So the talent walks on, says their line, and walks off, and you spend 3 hours, doing all the press.
It's the first time I've had to set something up, because actually I got there about 5 minutes before them, and I really should have got there half an hour before them. I cannot believe how long it took to actually set up. Normally, if you're going to take a picture of someone, it's like in the gym, just generally. But because I wanted to do that with the backdrop and I knew where I needed to be, but I was actually surprised at the setup time. So it wasn't a bad thing because she needed to warm up. So she was just warming up on the floor while I set up. And I say, but again, that's something you wouldn't want to do with a paying customer. You need to be ready for when they arrive.
Oh, yeah. I'll easily show up for 45 minutes to an hour earlier. Absolutely. Yeah, and when someone shows up, sometimes I'll have them getting ready in that particular spot that I was telling you. Like, I'm like, oh, if you could get ready over here, that'd be awesome. That way I could practice on you a little bit.
I've got her and I'm chatting because when I was working at the motions, because I was standing where I needed them.
Yeah.
And you sometimes get some funny shots.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the shot. Like, exactly. Yeah. That's fantastic, man. That's great.
Yeah, that's cool. Very good. Well, good. Hey, good show, guys. Good to see that they're letting some of the people in England out a little bit.
Yeah, partially.
Everybody's getting vaccinated. Have you been? Are they open up vaccinations to 18 and above or anything? Have they?
I'm still too young yet. Not yet.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But Dad's probably done. Have you had both now, Dad?
No, they rang up and cancelled my next week's appointment to the week after.
Oh,
okay.
It's still 12 weeks. It's a long time with AstraZeneca, the Astra one.
Yeah, I don't care as long as it works.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. So, I get my second one this Friday. So
going for my second on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
Moderna was
Pfizer.
Okay. Yeah.
Mine was Pfizer.
I had a friend who got got COVID last summer. So back in July, she had COVID, and she still. I saw her yesterday. I hadn't seen her for a few months, and she still doesn't have her sense of smell back. It's 8 months after she had it, but she's had the two rounds of Moderna. And the first one, she didn't have much of a reaction. The second one, she said she had a fever for 3 days and just felt like crap. And she's like, well, and the doctor's like, well, people that have already had it, tend to have a little bit more of a response to, the immune system responds more to it because it's already seen it. And it's like, oh, wait, now we know what we're dealing with. So we fight, we come back and fight. But she says it set her down for a couple of days, but obviously she's still glad she got it, but she still doesn't have her sense of smell back. 8 months later, she said she can't smell hardly anything anymore. So
Yeah, I think I've heard that. Yeah.
Smell and taste. Yeah, yeah, that's reason enough not to get it. So
Not
All
to
right.
get the virus, not to get the
to
virus.
get the virus. Yeah. You don't want the virus. Yeah. Most people have no response, but then the people that get it's all weird. Weird variety of responses. Everybody has a little different response to it. So, all right. Well, we are going to have 2 weeks from now. I'm going to be gone, so it'll be 3 weeks from now. So it'll be, what is that? The 9th, May 9th,
Looks like
Next
it.
month.
Sunday, May 9th.
Is that the week before tax day, the new tax day?
I think they moved it up to May 15th. Yeah.
17th.
Okay. So you've got one more week. Have you filed your taxes, Joe?
No, that's how I know.
That's exactly when the last day is.
Yeah. How many seconds do I have left to file? Okay.
Exactly. Since it's electronic, you can nail it down that close. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do have is it 17th? So you still got a week after that. You probably haven't even started yet, right?
Are you kidding? Please, hell no.
It's going to start on the 16th.
I'll probably start getting paperwork together next weekend, actually. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait too
battle.
long. But yeah.
Yeah. That's the battle, is getting all the paperwork together.
Yeah. It's
Once you have that, then it goes pretty quick. So
yeah, it's not that.
yeah. So next one will be May 9th. So good show, guys. I picked out my Corvette here. I've got it. It's 78,940. It's all it is. Well under 100,000.
What color? What color did you go?
I went this one. This one just.
I prefer to have the money in the bank knowing I can afford it.
Yeah,
Buy a cheaper car.
that one.
Oh,
I'm afraid to take it out in case someone.
oh,
You like that color, Joe?
yeah.
Yeah. See, it's nice. It's not too loud like red. Red is a ticket waiting to happen, I think. So.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole damn car is a ticket waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. There you go. So that would be the one I would buy, but I'm not. It's
God.
78,940. So with tax and all that, I can get out for like 80, probably 85, 86.
Yeah, some of the YouTubers I've been watching are on their second Ferrari now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh God, what a life these guys have. Ferraris. Oh.
Yeah.
Dear
You're not
God.
going to see a Corvette or Ferrari in my garage anytime soon.
Yeah, well,
Like I said, I have a Volt, and a Volt sits lower to the ground than the Corvette. So there we go.
Yeah,
my Volt's more aerodynamic than the Corvette.
I'll get a die cast one, that's to scale,
Like a 1/20th scale model.
Exactly.
and then shoot it with a macro lens and make it look really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with doors that open and everything. Yeah,
Yeah. It's amazing how much these cars cost.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Enough people buy them. Enough people buy them.
You
All right,
can't
on that
even hardly get a Chevy SUV for under six figures anymore. I mean, they're up there, man. Yeah, those Suburbans are easily 105.
Making an Escalade, and it's 105, 110.
Yeah.
No, you see, I lightly used 2020. Was it a pick? Was it a GMC pickup? Whichever one was like $53,000. Oh my gosh! You know, it's like, how? Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah,
It's bananas.
Cars are expensive, that's for sure. All right. Hey, good show, guys.
Yeah. See you
Back
guys.
in 3
Peace out.
weeks. Everybody take care, stay safe, and see you in a few weeks. All right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye,
See you
guys.
guys.
See ya.